Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the LFC Transfer Room. My name is Lewis, and today we are going to be running through our predicted 11 for Liverpool versus Toulouse in the third round of the Europa League group stage match this coming Thursday at 8 p.m. Make sure that you like and subscribe. We're nearly at 10k subs, which would be absolutely massive. And you need to make sure you put the notification bell on so you never miss a video. Right, let's get into the lineup.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, there are some things you can do to help out this channel. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and make sure that you have the bell notification on for any future videos or streams that we have. Now, back to the video.
So, starting off in goal, my prediction is Kelleher. I think Kelleher's just come back from a bit, not a severe injury, but a bit of a knock. He's had 12 stitches on his knee for an injury that he suffered. And I think Alisson's been playing pretty much every game in his absence. Adrian just is not trusted. Kelleher, for me, get him the game time, use him or lose him. I think he was in the first match. He also featured against Leicester. It makes sense just to give him the game time against Toulouse, build up his gameplay again, get him some more match fitness, and just see how he gets on. He's a great backup keeper to have, arguably the best in the league next to maybe Ortega. So give him the game time. Left back, I think it's going to be Kostas Tsimikas. He was subbed off in the Merseyside derby. Luis Diaz ended up playing as left back some points, which is ridiculous, but Tsimikas came off. I think it's because we just have a lack of depth there, and Klopp's going to utilise him for this game. And then maybe in Nottingham Forest, he'll put Gomez at left back or something strange like that. But I think Tsimikas on the left, he's played in every Europa League game, or started the previous two anyway, so I don't see that changing. Centre-back partnership, I'm thinking it's going to be Konate alongside Jarrell Kwanzaa. Now, Konate, he had his moments of madness in the derby. He was lucky not to be sent off, but I think him coming off maybe gives Klopp the impetus to sort of start him in this game. He's a bit more rested. Partner him alongside Kwanzaa, a partnership which seems to work really well. They seem to bounce off each other very well, and it just makes a lot of sense. Konate, for me, is becoming that leader at the back. He wants to be the next Van Dijk or surpass Van Dijk even. Making the leader in that back line, and him alongside Kwanzaa, who's been superb so far this season, it just makes perfect sense. Give it a go. Right back, I think it's going to be Joe Gomez. I don't see Trent starting this game. He's more of a league player. Gomez needs, again, game time. Rotation's key. We don't want to suffer any injuries. And Trent's only just come back from an injury himself. So really play Gomez in this one. I don't like him too much at right back, but unless we're planning on playing maybe Curtis Jones there again or something like that, I just don't see any other option really. Now, what rhymes with Stuttgart? Stuttering start, and that's what Endo's had so far during his time at Liverpool. I think he will start this match. He started the previous two Europa League campaign matches against LASK and Union SG. He's had moments where he's looking good, like in the Leicester game, and he's had moments where he's looking bad. And I just think the Europa League's his chance to really shine. Our previous midfield three, the one that started at least both games, has been Endo, Gravenberch, and Harvey Elliott. For this game, I think it's going to be the exact same, with possibly Jones swapping for Gravenberch. And I think I'm going to go with that one, actually, because Gravenberch started the last game against Everton. I think he's going to start against Nottingham Forest because of how well he played. Jones is just coming back from suspension, so it makes sense to get him game time. Elliott, for me, he's not getting many minutes in the league. The Europa League is more of his sort of level at the moment. I think it makes sense to have him there. He's a creative player, very attack-minded. We know this. And we know that Jones is becoming that leader in midfield. I talk about leadership a lot, but it's so important to have someone in each area who is a leader of the team. Jones leads by example. He's that type of player now. And I think him and Elliott together can make an interesting partnership, very attack-minded. They both enjoy cutting out wide and staying in the middle. They're very versatile in the positions they can play, and maybe have an Endo there in that holding midfield role will give them the sort of defensive cover to venture off and free roam around the pitch. Jones, for me as well, obviously I'd say he's coming back from the suspension. These are the games where he can really stamp his name. European football is where players make their names a lot of the time, and this could be Jones's chance. A good goal here, a good goal there. What have we got to lose? I hate myself for that so much. Harvey Elliott, just creative-minded player. Hasn't looked the best at times this season, but there's definitely an option for him there. I see no reason not to play him. Give McAllister and Szoboszlai a rest. McAllister might come in later on because he did very well against Everton, but at the same time, he's still adapting to Klopp's system. And I think playing him every single game is only going to hamper both his fitness and just overall his ability. Just give him the rest for this match. It's not really necessary to play him. And then for my front three, it's a tricky one. So we've got no Ben Doak. So logically, the right wing choice would be Mohamed Salah. But is Klopp going to play Salah in this match? I don't think he will. I think we're going to see players change of position for the first time in a long time. For me, I think the right wing is going to be Jota. I do think Jota is going to move over to that side. He's probably the most versatile of the forwards, you could say. Maybe Nunez, potentially. But for me, I think Jota will move on to the right. Nunez won't start this match, I don't think. I think Cody Gakpo is going to start. It might be a bit too soon, possibly, but he's back in full training. We've got Nottingham Forest at the weekend. This is a bit of an acid test to see if he's fit, maybe, and see if he's actually able to get into the team to cause problems, and if his deep-line playmaker role can affect the Toulouse team, which at Anfield are going to sit fairly deep. I don't think they're going to get at us too much. Maybe bringing him into the fold, a game where he's not having to run too much, a game where there's not going to be too much movement from him, just get him up to match fitness. And then I think left wing, we are probably going to see Diaz start. It's a bit of a guess at this point. The only other option I can see is maybe Jota or Gakpo on the left, Jota in the middle, Nunez on the right, or something along those lines. It's so difficult to say because Salah, for me, I just don't see starting this game. There's no Ben Doak to cover him. Diaz has played pretty much every single game this season. Jota hasn't looked great. Gakpo's not fully back from injury, so it's hard to tell. But for me, I'm going to go with the Jota on the right, Gakpo in the middle, and Diaz on the left. As the game goes on, they're probably going to chop and change, rotate around. That just seems like the most logical thing for me that's going to happen. So there we have it. That is my starting 11 prediction. I think Kelleher in goal, Tsimikas, Konate, Kwanzaa and Gomez as the back line. Fairly solid one. Maybe not the most mobile out wide with Gomez and Tsimikas, but with Konate and Kwanzaa there with pace to cover. No problem there. In midfield three, I'm going with Endo, Jones and Elliott. Elliott will be the furthest one forward. Jones will be that centre midfield role sort of position. And Endo will be the deep line player, the one who's going to sit back and break up play from Toulouse whenever they do venture forward, which I don't think will be a lot. I don't think Toulouse are going to really get at us all that much. And then for my front three, I'm going with Gakpo in the middle, Jota on the right and Diaz on the left. Nunez may start. That's the one I'm a bit unsure about at times, but I do think this is a good opportunity for Gakpo to get his match fitness up. Now, remember, if you are new around here, even if you're not new and you just haven't done it yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure you like the video. It helps with the algorithm, really gets the videos out there, and it will help massively. A lot of work goes into this channel and the guys will really appreciate it. So make sure you do that and make sure you turn the notification bell on so that you never miss a video whenever they go up. There are streams every single night, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Tuesday, there's a 2 a.m. UK time stream for the American audience, and there's post-match game streams as well. Make sure you tune into the one this Sunday. I will be hosting that one, the 7:30 one, and the guys are hosting all the other ones every other day, as mentioned. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you soon. My score prediction, by the way, for this one, I'm going to say 4-0. I actually think we're going to go out there and we're really going to stick it to Toulouse. Thank you very much for watching.